Hi guys, welcome to the first tutorial in the Python series. Today I'll be showing you how to install the Python software, and also I'll be giving you a brief introduction about the Python language. So yeah, let's get started. To download Python, all you need to type is download Python 3, and then the first link. I'd suggest going with the 3.6 version. So yeah, on clicking that, I'll scroll down all the way to the bottom of the page, and here I'll see all the versions that I can download. So here there's a Mac version if you have a Mac, and then here there's a 64-bit Windows executable installer, which I'll be using currently, and if you have a 32-bit Windows PC you can use this one. So yeah, I've already installed it. So after installing, open up ideally Python 3.6. I have 3.5 version as well because I had installed that earlier. So yeah, open the 3.6 version of IDLE, and now this is the Python shell that will be opening up. So here you can execute all your Python code that you want. So yeah, let's get started. How everyone starts with a programming language is using a hello world print statement. So let's just do that. So all you need to do for that is this. So just one line of code prints hello world out for you. So as you notice, I have a print, then I open a bracket, and then inside that I put the text in double quotes. So these double quotes signify that whatever I'm enclosing within it is a string, and that string is printed as it is. So now let's say I want to print something else. Print hi, welcome to the Python tutorial. Prints it as it is. Now let's say I want to print something in two different lines. So all I need to do is print hello and then add a \n and then there. Close the double quotes and it prints on the next line along with a space, because after \n I put a space here. You can even print out integers. Let's say you want to print just a 1. So you can do this way and then you will get 1 as the output. Now let's say you want to do a mathematical operation and then print the answer out. So here's what you do for that. Print 1 plus 2 will give you 3. Alright. Print 1 divided by 2 will give you 0.5. So you might have noticed that if you have either strings or integers in the print statement, it'll work fine. But what if you have both in one statement? Like let's say I want to add 1 to hello. It gives me an error saying that int and string cannot be combined. So in a print statement you can either have only strings or only integers. Alright. So now what if I have two different strings, which is hello and now I want to print them together. So all I have to do is add a plus sign here and press enter. Hello there is printed. So that's how easy string concatenation is in Python. All you have to do is add a plus sign to two different strings and you get the final output. So it's not like you can have only two strings here. You can have any number of strings you want, A, B, and yeah, so that's how it is. So now I hope you would have understood what a print statement is. Now let's start with variables. So as you know, variables are something that contain some sort of data in them. Alright, so here let's define a variable x, which is value 10. So now as you see, I haven't put 10 inside double quotes, so that means I'm signifying that x is an integer. So in any other language, let's say C++ or Java, you have to specify the type of the variable that you're using beforehand. But in Python you don't. Python automatically decides the type of the variable. And it's not like once you define x as an integer, in this case 10, you still can change it to a string like x is equal to hello. It won't give you an error. When I type print x, still gives me hello. Now let's say I define another variable y. Let me just reinitialize x as 10 because now the value is hello. So when I do a print x, it gives me 10. Now let's say I define another variable y as 20, and now I want to print the sum of these two variables. So all I have to do is print x plus y. Now you'd notice I haven't enclosed these in double quotes because I don't want to print them as it is. If I do that, my output would be this, x plus y as it is, not the variables. Now let me take a variable a and initialize it as hello, and also I'll take a variable b whose value will be world. Now I want to print hello world, which is the combination of these two strings. Again, all I'll do is print a plus b, and it'll give me hello world. There's one small thing about variables as well. Now let's say my variable a is a number, alright, and my variable b is still world from before, alright. So now if I type print a plus b, it should give me an error because a is an integer while b is a string. Let's see. Yep, it gives me the exact error that I was expecting, int and string combination, which is not possible. So how do I get over that? What if I want to print 1 space world? So all I have to do for that is print, then I have to cast the variable a, which is currently an integer, to a string. So for that I'll use as str, and then I'll open the parenthesis and put in the a as the parameter. So that will convert my integer to a string temporarily, and plus b, which is already a string. So you see, print 1 plus world. So now let's say I have a variable b which contains 10 as a string, alright, and now I want to add a, which is 1, to b, and the final output that I'm expecting is 11. Well, now if I add that simply, I'll get an error saying that yeah, string and integer cannot be combined. So for that, what I can do is I can have a as it is because it's an integer, and then what I have to do is I have to cast the b variable, which is currently a string, to an integer. So for that, as I had done before, instead of str I use int specifying integer. Alright, I should get 11 as the answer. Yes, I do. And now what if I do the other way around? I convert a as a string and leave b as it is. Let's see how that goes. Str of a plus b. I get 110 because I add 1 as a string and 10 as another string. So what Python does is it just combines both the variables and prints them as it is. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and stay tuned for more. Thank you for watching.